Welcome
to Shade in the City. I'm your girl, Treese.
It's Nels.
And today, y'all, we are here to do our recap of the real. Look, I was getting on nails for not knowing what we was doing. We was doing the real Housewives of Potomac, but I got it up here. And it's called Shady Waters. All
I was about
right.
to say, you know the name?
Yes, I do. I've been here. This is episode 9. No, I'm sorry, episode 6, season 9. So if y'all haven't already, Shade Squad and all of our new viewers, because y'all always helping us grow and glow, and we can appreciate that. So if y'all can, go ahead and hit that like button
and that subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it. I was just telling Nels, I really not saying I don't like Jassi now, but I just really saw her having a little bit more sense. But again, people do what they want to do, and if she like it, I love it. So yeah, y'all, let's get into it and let's get shady. Y'all with a little old school bankhead bounce. Y'all youngest, right?
Where did I just see that? I just saw that somewhere.
Y'all youngest don't know nothing about that. All right. So y'all, we picking back where we left off. We know that Stacey has sat Karen down. She let her know that she's really concerned about all this news that she's heard from Mia and Jacqueline and Ashley about Karen. And she's like, and then they said you was going to rehab. And she was like, is that true? And Karen brings up, now here's what I thought is interesting. So Karen brings up that Mia has went to rehab herself. And that's why she opened the joint, because she was a former
opioid
OP addict. I don't know if you can say that, that's like a trigger word.
Medication.
And it's only 2 minutes in, but I feel like that might be a trigger word to YouTube. So we're going to just say OP addict. Now, one thing I didn't understand is, why was this never brought up later? Especially by like Kiana when she needed some venom to spit at. And I was like, is it because it was the fact that like this
I think it's, I mean, that's a little deep. I mean, not everybody want to be nasty like Mia.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say Mia would have definitely threw it back at somebody.
Mia definitely would have. We see how deep Mia can cut, but not everybody.
Okay, so basically, she decided. Okay, so Kiana decided she was going high because she was gonna be Michelle Obama.
She was gonna be demure
and cutesy and mindful. So shout out to her for that, because I definitely would have pulled that out and had no to give. Okay.
Especially when she brought it back up. Remember, she was like, and I felt disrespected. I was like,
right. So, basically Stacey even is like, oh my God, that's a lot for Karen to say. And, and so basically Karen tells her, basically, you need to look at the source. She reminds her that Mia is sleeping with her boyfriend while her husband is in the house. And I said, Karen,
she has some valid points. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When Karen tries, like when she's like, I don't know, like looking for the shade, sometimes it
doesn't always land
for me.
But when it
just rolls off her tongue, I'm like, Karen, nah, she might be the shadiest.
That's why she's the grand dame. Okay,
she is. Yeah.
So basically, Wendy is like, I ain't got time. I'm living happy in my birthday bubble. I don't want none of these. And I was loving. I've loved Wendy this whole trip, and I get it. But to really be able to just not kind of stay out the mess, and if anything, I mean, I ain't gonna say she was instigating it, but I like how she called certain things out, but still remained on the outside. Like, I'm not. It's my birthday. I'm not getting in the middle of none of this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, y'all. So everybody's hanging by the pool, aside from Mia and Jacqueline. Stacey talks about how she misses TJ when she doesn't talk to him, and basically is hopeful that one day she'll be able to introduce him to Arabella. Or is it Arabella? Arabella, excuse me if I'm messing up that baby girl name. Karen asked her when she'll be divorced. And she's like, we're still working things out right now. Ashley says that she's planning to go to mediation. I believe it was in June. She says
Mhm.
that she plans, and at that point, she plans to file, and she should be officially divorced in 3 months
After
after
what you
that.
said last episode, I'm guessing that didn't work out too well.
Right. Um, Exactly, because I still don't think she's divorced. So
Mhm.
Stacey asked how she handled, handles the kid situation. Ashley lets us know that her and Michael basically have an agreement between each other that they're not introducing kids to significant others until after they have met them. So which I know a lot of people have in place, or I think again, whatever works for whatever. So then what I thought was, well, Karen, I like Karen because she was like, you know what, I don't believe in interest. She was like, what I did with my kids was, we weren't engaged, I wasn't introduced to nobody. And I was like, I can respect that. Now, some of them feel that's a little old school. And Kiana, she basically shares her experience with dating
But it's
Greg and
kinda
how,
late too, though. Because what if your kids don't like them?
right. Don't be what's the name from 90 Day the other way. Don't be
What are you
her.
talking about? It's
Joanne.
fine. Oh, she got married without her kids even knowing. Like
Right. So anyway, so yeah, so basically Kiana just talks about how she likes being in a space where she can get to know his kids. They're comfortable with her. So basically, kind of like he's giving her
so
a
it works
trial.
for her.
Right. He's giving her a trial run of what she would be as like, a potential stepmother. So and then basically, hold on, where am I at? I lost my place. So then Jassi agrees with Karen that you should basically wait until you know it's serious. So then Stacey asks questions about Jassie's boyfriend and his kid situation. And basically Stacey's like, I think there's a little more to that story that she's not really letting in on. And I told you when she said something in the van and the way she said it, I said, something just ain't sitting right. Why do you
I love how Stacey pulled her cards, though.
I she did it very tastefully too.
She
Shout out to
did.
Stacey.
She
She was
did.
she was very demure. Okay. Um, so then the ladies start to joke about Stacey and being stiff. And how even when she dances, and I can't even hold you, Stacey definitely gives me my good home girl. I ain't gonna put her name out there. Y'all done heard her name before, but Stacey definitely gives my good home girl. That's her go-to move. And when Stacey said she just let the
And
music
she be dead
um,
serious.
right. When she said she just let the music tell her what to do, I said, "Is that what it told you?" But again, I know people like that. So Mia decides to twerk on Kiana, and Kiana's like, I ain't forgot. I don't care what you do, how many times you twerk. I ain't forgot what you said.
I love that. See, I need to get there.
And look, and then I love when Wendy says Mia has a reputation for clapping her ass for forgiveness. And I said, well, and then they go back and of course show receipts, and I'm like, yeah, that's what she likes to do.
Oh, they had all the receipts this episode. So Giselle, she's back.
Mama
Okay, her
Bear
first
comes
order of
back.
business.
So
You said who?
who do you feel is more Mama Bear? Because I feel like Giselle comes and gathers, like, especially now that she's getting along with pretty much everybody. I feel like she kind of comes in and gathers the girls too, especially since a lot of people don't see it for Karen right now. I feel like she is kind of the Mama Bear, like, especially this scene when she came in and so what's been going, and everybody needs to sit down and tell and report to her. It just gives me Mama Bear
No,
vibes. And I love to
literally,
see it because, again, before I just couldn't even stand to see Giselle. And I know this
I
is
was gonna
probably
say
unpopular.
that's always been Giselle. I'm not even trying to make this a Virgo thing, but that's a Virgo trait.
Is it?
That's it is.
But I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I think I said this, and y'all don't throw tomatoes at the screen, but I like Giselle. I really like Giselle now. And that's terrible. All it took her was, and it's not even her making, like, even if her and Wendy weren't pushing this besties narrative, just the fact that she seems to have lightened up, she's ready to call people on their stuff. I don't know, and hold people accountable, even Ashley. I don't know. I'm here for this, Giselle. Y'all can, again, no tomatoes in the comments either.
She's definitely changed because it shocked the shit out of me that she apologized.
Mm-hmm.
It, and she was dead ass wrong.
Right.
And she forgave Karen so easily.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw how upset she was. So yeah, back to business. Giselle, she's back. First order of business is getting all the tea. Okay.
Mhm.
So she was able to, she got a little bit from the girl. She got a little bit from
Jassi was the one that
Jazzy. I
told her all
keep
the tea.
thinking this. Yes, Jazzy. And then she tried to get some from Ashley, but then, all the girls started rolling in. Wendy came in looking like a beautiful little black Barbie with her little pink little outfit on. I said, okay, it's giving birthday. Today's my birthday.
Mhm.
She was looking super cute.
No,
Um,
we'll get there. That birthday fit, the
she
hat,
said, she said,
look,
she said,
just
I got,
the
she said, I
hat.
got, she said, I got a red lip.
Okay.
Okay, it's my birthday. I'm not matching any shit. Okay. Then Mia, she comes in, she's pouring liquor in everybody's mouth. Then she deep throats the bottle. Okay, and told the ladies, this is how you keep two men.
Hmm.
Girl, why you do that? You over here trying to kill his narrative. And then you talking
Again,
about some,
it's not very demure. It's
it's
not very cutesy.
she's not very demure at all.
Mm-mm.
So then everybody loaded up in the Sprinter to go to Mia's old practice. Nobody's really excited about this. Uh
Am I the only one that felt like, why are we here? Well, I know I'm not the only
no,
one.
everybody was like, and
Like, I'm not gonna
then
hold
I
you.
thought
I
they were
thought
supposed
they
to
were
get
supposed to be getting
adjustments.
like treatment, like, or they were getting an adjust. And
I
so
thought
I
they were
thought,
getting adjustments. That would have made sense. Okay, come to my old practice, get adjustments. But it was like, okay, this is the practice I had and I sold it. So all right, now we can go to lunch. All right.
I
Anyways.
I get you sold it and you used to own it, but we're not even coming here for adjustments. You don't own it any longer.
Hmm.
This, like, no shade, bravo, this could have been thrown out. We didn't learn nothing on this scene. I mean, did we even get any besides looks and people looking bored? What did we
What
get?
did what did Wendy say? She said this is not birthday worthy.
Yeah, she said it's not birthday worthy. I'm really, like, as I'm looking at my notes, I'm trying to understand what in the scene did we for us to be watching the scene.
You know what? If it wasn't pre-planned, honestly, I would have thought it was just to prove to Kiana that she has businesses.
Right. I don't
Or
know. Yeah,
I have
because
to see it.
literally my notes say they go to the clinic. She's about they said she sold the partners because they weren't happy with Gordon. She has 22 other locations.
That
All
she
the
plans on
ladies,
selling.
all the ladies are looking like, why are they there? And then they go to lunch. Why do we need the scene?
Damn the scene. I need y'all to see how bored I was. I need y'all to
Right.
see the BS that they putting us through. Why are we here? Damn the scene. Why
I
are we
felt bad.
here?
I felt bad for them. Look, I felt bad for Wendy because it's always somebody, I will say, and it was a reoccurring theme. It was one person that just continued to try to make her birthday about them. And that would have irritated me too. Because again, Wendy has made it very clear where she stands today.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Well, basically, Stacy told Wendy and Giselle, you know, my boo is somebody. Okay, Google and boo. Okay, apparently he's an actor. I saw that he was in some soap opera. That didn't you watch it?
Days of Our Lives. I ain't never watched no Days of Our Lives.
I think I just assumed that you
And
watched them.
and I think he was on Grey's Anatomy at one point. And it was what it was for me is when Giselle said, "Oh, he was an extra." I said, "Damn, Giselle."
She sure
Because
did.
no shade. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, but I know I can probably pinpoint main characters and be like, "Oh yeah, they were on the show or they were on that show." I can't pinpoint him. That not that the extra is still a check. So please do not get me out here. I'm a
She said, and what is it? Thomas Anthony Jones. Okay, is not an extra.
well. They said he was on Watch What Happens Live last
I
night.
don't. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Andy show, like when they talk about the show and they bring on somebody from the show, and I don't know if it's really him because it came out on X, but he was in a very interesting T-shirt that a lot of people had something to say about.
Did it say something?
No, it was I'm trying to find the picture, and if I find it, it's it had his chest out. I don't know if this was him. Maybe they was just teasing, but it had his chest out and it was. I gotta find it. I can't explain it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop interrupting.
All right. So, everybody was listening. They thought, their relationship was super cute until she let it be known that they ain't having sex. Then they thought it was super weird. Mia said that they ain't having sex because the girl is stiff as hell. Giselle, she got questions. Okay. She want to know if she's ever felt it, if she's ever done oral, girl, what's the tea? Stacy said her boo is a devout Christian. Okay. And, they can direct that energy to other places and said, Giselle can laugh all she want alone. I mean, technically, girl, I mean, are you not alone for real?
No, because
He's really
they
just,
pray. They no, they're pray together, and
yeah, they're
they
like besties.
no, they are besties. Some people like
Giselle's
that.
her besties too.
Don't do that. I think that Oh, damn it.
You think
Anyway,
they're what?
I think that they genuinely like
Did
each
they even
other.
kiss?
No, I don't think they kiss.
Yeah, they're
No.
besties. They're and it's long distance as hell. They're pen pals.
Mm,
The ladies went to lunch. Karen, I thought was dope. She made sure to not order alcohol without anybody having to say anything.
right.
Giselle brings up issues again because once again she wants all the tea. Okay, she wants to know what happened with Kiana. Um, Now she said that she was fine and she felt like Ashley was basically piggybacking off of Mia, and then told Mia, "That's the shirt."
Hmm. That's supposed to be him. Now I'm just showing y'all. This is supposed to be him on Watch What Happens Live last night.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, basically Kiana let her know that she felt offended for, dragging the whole drug dealer thing. And, she's like, girl, you a stripper. Strippers and drug dealers go hands in hand. And Mia was like,
Mhm.
one is legal, one is illegal. And then Kiana said, okay, so selling ass is fine then. I said, oh,
And you notice Mia didn't say nothing back to it. That was the it for me. Mia didn't have nothing to say back. And then I think Jacqueline was that's a prostitute.
yeah,
She
she
look, Mia still didn't clear it up.
anyways, then Jassi said that she was having an event for her man. Okay, every year, I guess the Super Bowl winning team gets to go to the White House. And, she's letting the ladies that she's invited all the single men. So she wants them to come. Jacqueline,
I love when Giselle was like, yes. Yeah, I was like, Giselle, them men are so young for you. But go ahead, get you a little,
that's why I
get
didn't
you
feel no type of way because we saw last season type of man that she was with.
I know.
Wasn't he like the same age as her daughter?
He was only a few years older. He wasn't much. He was maybe like
So
21.
it
She was
makes
like
sense that she was
18.
like,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, she's giving cougar all the time.
She said, I'm gonna get my Drea on.
We ain't gonna go there. Jacqueline basically said that she been in the gym. Okay, so she ready for these single men. She said she lost 15 pounds. And she does it because it makes her feel strong. Basically, it's giving her don't fuck with me. Okay. And Giselle was like, oh girl, was that for Karen? Yes, it was definitely for Karen. Karen said she's out here dodging the darts.
Hmm.
What
Well,
was you about to say?
none. I was just thinking about Mr. PP for a second, but I know they just supposed to be co-parenting, supposedly. So yeah, then we know Mia's instructed all the ladies to get dressed in red, and I forgot the name of the place she said, but they were going to a
Fahrenheit
rooftop. Okay, we need to put that
in Charlottesville. And in Charlotte,
Charlotte.
I mean.
So then all the ladies check in with their significant others while they're getting ready. Ashley and Giselle talk about everything going on, especially between Kay and Mia. Ashley shares her own good news with Giselle. I always love when Ashley thinks it's like really exciting news, and then you hear it and you be like, girl, bye. So um, so she lets her know that she's made an EDM version of Healing and Thriving, y'all. And so
As soon as
Jacqueline,
I heard her say that, I said, "I know." Teresa's like, "Girl, let me hear it. Let me
right.
see, girl."
And it was trash.
It was trash.
So it was trash. It was yeah, it was trash. So Jacqueline comes out and says, you know, everybody, somebody smells like fish, which I was like, and then she decides to sniff Mia's coochie. Then Wendy, you don't
I
remember
so
that?
left that part out. I was like, "This is like, girl."
She just wanted a reason to get close to her coochie. So
Mhm.
Wendy comes out in her birthday look, and it's giving. I was loving everything about it, especially like I said, the hat was everything. Um, so they plan to play Smash Mary Unalive, because you know we on YouTube, but y'all get the gist. FMK. So Ashley said that she would the highlights. I ain't get everybody's stuff, but
Yeah, I
the
did that.
highlights were Ashley said that she would F Stacy. Wendy said she'd smash Giselle and would off Jacqueline.
I thought it was cute because she said we've been at odds for so long and ain't nothing like makeup sex.
Yes, I did think that was cute. Um, and then yeah, she said she would off Jacqueline. Um,
Karen Coleon.
Stacy says she would marry Ashley. She would smash Mia because it would never be boring. But she'd also off Jacqueline. And then it was somebody else who also, so it was, and then, oh, of course, Karen said she would off Jacqueline. But she would absolutely smash Mia. And then basically, you know, Jacqueline does what she likes to do. And she just, you know, the fact that Mia's getting all the love as far as being
Well,
smashed.
Jacqueline said that she would smash Ashley because she smashed me already.
Oh yeah, she would smash Ashley, but once everybody starts talking about smashing Mia, you know, as I forgot who it was, Giselle talks about how she acts like a scorned lover, and nobody else can have any type of relationship with Mia without her being like, "Well, I smelled Mia's coochie before we left. I slept with Mia last night. I like it's very yeah. It is giving what I forgot what Kiana said in the confessional, but yeah, it's giving obsessed. That's what it's giving.
Child. So, at the dinner, Wendy expresses that, she's only ever celebrated her birthday with her husband and, no outside people because she really didn't think anybody would celebrate her. She said when she met all of them, she had just had her baby. She was unsure of herself. They seen her through three kids, getting her body back, different business ventures. And at 40, she realized she is enough and she doesn't need nothing else. Then all the ladies gave her flowers. They cheers, and Ashley says, um, "Cheers to Stacy's learning Stacy's man's government name." Okay, Stacy said, there's been a lot of focus on her and her man. What about Jassi? What's
Mm.
what's going on with Jassi and her man? Okay, look,
And
Mia
Jackie's like,
cheers.
really?
Mia was like, "Now this bitch done loosened up."
Okay. She
She
ain't
done
so
loosened
stiff
up.
no more.
I said, "Okay, Stacey." So Jassie, she starts to open up. She said that, this is the man she's gonna marry. They did have some bumps in the road, but they've moved past them. He has two boys that were either created or already there before her. And this is where everybody starts doing the calculations. This is where the math ain't mathing.
I love
Okay.
when Ashley out of all people was broke it down and was like, "You're pregnant for 9 months." Hold on. She was like, "Hold on," and I was like, "Yeah, Ashley, get it," because I said that. So when she was telling the story, I said, "Hold on, it takes 9 months to be pregnant. If you got serious, and then there was another baby on the way, okay."
Look, what's Giselle was like, girl, he cheated. Just say that.
And just
And
say
you
you
move
got
past
past it.
it. And
Yeah.
just say that, girl. Just the hell. So then
And basically that's what
Yarna
Kiana was trying to tell her. Like, no
Yarna
shade,
brings
that
up
comes with the lifestyle.
she brings up a situation where I guess she was dealing with somebody in the league and said that, I guess he had another baby or something like that. And she said she
He
didn't
had
want to
two
deal with it.
girls pregnant at the
Oh,
same
two
time.
girls pregnant at the same time. And she wasn't dealing with it. So then Mia asked her, she's like, what team did he play for? because apparently she said she been in the same type of situation and wants to make sure that it's not the same dude. Kiana said, "Girl, at this point, he plays for Jesus. Stop talking to me, girl." I said, Jesus.
Mm.
My goodness. Okay. I thought it was super cute though. Stacy did a toast to Ashley and told her that her and her alone made her feel comfortable opening up in this group.
I know
Um,
Ashley was like, me?
right? Especially because of how she came at her.
Right. She was like,
Stacy
I
came at her.
finally did something, right?
Yes. Basically, she said how she's handling her life, her divorce, and her family is giving her the courage to be a little bit more open about hers. I said, oh,
I said, okay,
because
let's get
Ashley spilled a little tea about Stacey, and she was feeling some type of way. So I thought it was dope that she recognized her in that moment. So then the ladies, they went home. They decided to have a little pajama party. We didn't get to see that. Why we didn't see the pajama jam? Because clearly it was. Clearly it looked like a lot of fun. Because Wendy couldn't keep her head up the next day.
I think it's well that, but I think it's also more, especially when like birthdays, like prime example, and maybe I'm wrong, but like when they had the Bolo trip where
I knew that, literally when look because I
no,
thought you
but
were about to say something.
there are times
I
where
thought you was
all
about to say something. I
cameras,
was about to say, well, they had the bolo trip. We saw some of that.
we saw some of that, but there was also supposed to, they like the cast can make, especially for like birthdays, special occasions, they can make a hard
We didn't
stop.
even see nobody in their pajamas though. It's like as soon as they went
Well, because
in,
they might have
it's the
just said
next
we're not
morning.
filming. We're not filming. Like we're just gonna turn up and da-da-da. They can absolutely, I think they do have hard stops on certain stuff.
Well, their hard
Unless
stop.
somebody gets it with their phone, because isn't that what happened with the
I think
Marlo
so.
and Toya
Mhm.
situation? Yeah.
Well, their hard stop disappointed me. Okay. They clearly had a lot of fun. And then they went home the next day. And that was pretty much it.
All right, y'all. Well, let us know what you thought about this episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Is it giving? And I'm not sure if y'all heard the news, but the Real Housewives of Dubai has been canceled according to TV Deets after 2 seasons. I told y'all, I think when we was doing the recaps that the ratings were hurting. I just didn't think that they was actually gonna go through with it and not give them a chance to bring it back up, especially since you didn't record for 2 years.
I think we thought it might have been canceled after the first one.
Well, because they waited 2 years to go back, is what I'm saying.
I wasn't surprised.
She's terrible. I love getting my good dose of Chanel and Lisa
I'm
Milan,
not saying I don't like it. I'm just
I
saying
can be
I'm not
honest.
surprised that they
It
are
doesn't seem
there.
like it don't seem like they even cool no more. So I don't even know if I would want to watch the show if they not gonna be cool no more. And I follow both of them on social media heavy, and it doesn't look like they've come back together yet. So it's what it is. And yeah, I don't really care about seeing Stansberry and none of them for real. I mean, shout out to Brooks. I follow her too, but I just keep up with her to keep up with her. Because she just lives a very lavish life. So yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will catch y'all next week for another recap. I think I said if you haven't already, hit the like button.
Comment
Make sure you subscribe.
and hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms that I'm following all these other people on. The, TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And yeah, y'all, we'll catch you next week. Have a wonderful week. Be safe. And yeah, God bless. Bye-bye.
Good night.